Welcome back. Let's try this door again. See if we can get through it.
We've got everything we need. Let's use the proof and open that gate.
Do you have to stand like that though? Whoa! My eyes! It burns!
Ooh, it actually opened!
Alright, look alive, guys!
Hold on. It's likely the Overlord's retainer is waiting for us inside. It's sure to be a difficult fight. Let's be on our guard.
Do you think there's more like the Fearsome Four in there?
Oh, no doubt. We've probably got a Redux and there's 4 of them in the way all together as one group.
Don't worry, Panther. I won't let them hurt you.
Seeing as this is based on those kinds of tropes. The Overlord's time has come. The time has come.
Man, you're totally sold on this, aren't you?
You've got to play it. You may as well play along, Ryuji. Why not?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, we'll move over there. What else we got? We got a box. Well, that was quick.
Damn it! Someone stop them!
That's your job. I want to get straight on the crystal. Boom!
Good thinking, Joker! Whoa, how cool!
Is that a lot?
I'm still picking
Nope.
up a lot of enemies. You might want to pace yourselves.
Whoa.
The battle's almost won! Let's finish this!
Let's go!
Okay, let's see about using our lovely Jack Frost here. Let's see. Shall we hee-ho it up?
Jack-o'-lantern! Jack Frost! Jack-o'-lantern!
We've got Bufala there, but it's
Jack
like...
Frost!
I move Bufala there. It's like, let's swing it around there.
Take this! Strike! Persona!
Okay, what we
Jack-o'-lantern.
got?
Jack Frost!
So doesn't seem like any of them go. We got Magaru as well on my Jack Frost here, so we're covered quite nicely for
Jack
magics,
Frost!
but neither of these seem to be good.
Jack-o'-lantern! Jack Frost!
So I'm gonna go with no.
Wind won't work, but it's hardly a threat. Flick it to death!
There's nothing here that's really a threat to me. I'm not even getting near them before they're dead. It's fine.
Ooh, this may be relevant to my interests.
Hello.
The brave heroes approach their foe. Who goes there? Who dares disturb my slumber?
You were all asleep? Like, what? You meant to be a... What? But you're a guard. What?
Oh crap, we got another one! And what's up with the narrating?
Silence, whelps! I am His Excellency, the Overlord's retainer, Doramu.
Doramu?
My liege's castle lies just beyond. Lowly humans such as yourselves have no place in its hallowed halls.
You're Doramu the Loyal, but you're also Doramu the Sleepy, apparently.
Your end is at hand. Prepare yourselves, you foolish, repulsive-looking creatures.
Well, that's just mean. No need for that. I mean, come on, look at you. You're gonna be insulting each other.
It's over.
Like, half your body is teeth.
Jack-o'-lantern!
So, fire's good for you.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
Pulled that off quite well.
Gotcha. Let's go!
Lovely. Let's see about getting that Aggie again.
Finish them.
Turn it up! Spam with wind or nuclear attack!
Oh, I was trying to get that out just before.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire! You can handle this!
Let's switch over to you.
Okay, like this.
And go with Cougar.
It's him!
It's got a question mark on it, so
Wicked follow-up, Sophie! Opening!
You want?
Not done yet. Here we go! Say goodbye!
hey, did Joker die?
She's good, isn't
Come
she?
out!
Did Joker die?
Got it!
When did Joker die?
Powerful shadow defeated! Nice teamwork! Nothing personal.
What?
Yeah.
Just
Switch it
Just
around.
dead?
Do it.
Just died? It's like fine.
Defeated by such utterly grotesque beings.
You were a fierce opponent, Overlord's retainer.
Go on men chosen heroes. But be warned, my master is all powerful.
Bleh. And again, mate, you're like 95% teeth.
Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready?
Reasonably. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
What else are we gonna do?
Okay, we've made it inside. Let's keep up the pace.
I'm liking the look of this place. It's got the right atmosphere.
Whoa, a treasure chest!
Yeah, they occur occasionally.
There should be a path forward somewhere around here. Keep your eyes peeled.
An air vent? An air vent in this dungeon? There's an air vent. Like, alright. Like a reasonably modern looking air vent. That's what gets me. It wouldn't be that clear cut. Just
Let the
wouldn't.
battle begin!
Engaging the enemy.
It's just strange that everything just starts away from me, so I just start hacking and slashing at the air.
Finally, they let up! Let's finish him off!
I mean, they're already finished off.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
Let's move on.
Ah, there's a chandelier. I was wondering why we had that popping up. It's like, oh, there's a
Sense
chandelier.
shadow lurking about. Proceed with extreme caution.
Aha! Gotta look for the vents.
You're getting close. Show me your true Busting this guy?
Well, busting makes me feel good.
What? Great.
Yep.
Let's clear a path.
All right. Took out most of them. Don't let up, guys.
That's a lot. Nothing special. Looking out for chests and stuff, but we got nothing. It's got a Zelda feel. Definitely got a Zelda feel now. Oh, I'm liking what they're doing with the shadows here. I like that. I like that.
Excellent. I don't sense any shadows nearby.
Alright, fair enough. But why?
Don't get cocky!
When your senses are horrendous then. You don't sense any nearby? Look at them, mate.
We're not done yet. Maybe we should take it slow.
I'll get them.
That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker.
I thought it was good thinking. I was ready with the chandeliers. What we got? We got Boofers. Let's go my Boofer. Good. I think same again here. We'll do this nicely.
Be gone.
It's a mask. What's left? What's left?
They're running out of steam now.
I genuinely couldn't see anything. Like where?
Leave that one to me.
Damn! Stylish as always, Joker.
Yeah.
Quite well.
Mask. Want those PPs? Get loads of PPs. Because I need to get those PPs so I can get my Jack-o'-lantern up to match my Jack Frost. You know. All of Trials? That's ominous.
How far along are we now?
We're only about halfway up. It's gonna be a while before we get to the top.
Guess we'll want to keep an eye on our health and stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on it.
Don't move!
Okay, I'm not moving. Now what? That was it, just don't move and then nothing? Boom. Take it all. Take it all. Don't think it's gonna work on it, but by the time I get there, I'll be dead.
It's powerful, and wind is ineffective. What a cheater!
Didn't even get to showtime. It's there, but I didn't get to use it. That's the wrong way.
I'm not sensing any shadows. We're safe here.
Yeah.
Whoa! What? Something's shooting up from the floor! It's a trap! Look out!
Well, There's no turning back now. Let's double down and keep moving forward.
You know, they should make a game like this where you're going around a castle. Sort of like a Metroidvania kind of game, you know, like, but more castles. So like a Castlevania? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
A treasure chest.
A treasure chest.
Ooh, what's in it?
Nothing interesting.
Score! Now let's get some more. Ooh, what's that?
A lovely empty bottle. It's an empty bottle. But it like, you know, you see an empty bottle, but you're like, you know, that's lovely, that empty bottle. It's lovely. It's like, if I was an empty bottle, I'd want to be that.
I'll reveal your true
call.
form.
We have the upper hand.
We've all had inklings of wanting to be an empty bottle at times, haven't we? Just me? Okay. What's this picture? Ooh.
That all you got?
Okay, let's keep it moving.
I always wonder who does the artwork for like the random pictures. Like, who's done the artwork there? Because I like that artwork. It's nice. Very simple, but nice. I like it. So I just want to know who's done it. Nope. It's the thing with dubbing Castlevania again. Yeah, I saw it invisible there. Yep. So,
What magical wonders lie within?
all right.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Like, you drop that facade very quickly. It's like what magical wonders lie within. Oh, it's
We're almost
amazing,
to
isn't
the top
it?
floor. Just a little bit further, guys.
Hello.
Go! Eliminate them!
Some guy called Go he's talking to there. So I'm not gonna do it myself. Go will do it.
That's the ticket. Good thinking, Joker.
I'll get them.
Ooh, how cool. Joker, your health is in the red. Don't chance it.
Ow.
Not here.
That didn't work out for me, did it? Ow! Like,
Fair warning.
Go away. I've had
This one's
enough
gonna
of
be
you and your
rough.
nonsense. Let's go with that.
It's hot.
I'll try. Come, Persona.
What are you eating? Lightning. So we do want to head over to you. So let's go with Zynaga.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Use it.
Wow, nice move, Skull.
Definitely got to exploit those weaknesses with these guys.
Right on the money, Skull.
Just blast it out. Blast it out.
Here's the finish.
Nice. So getting those
I'm gonna attack too.
shields done. It's the best way of taking them out. I think I've got pretty much every element now in my group. I think. They're really going at it, aren't they? Right, let's get you healed up there. Joker.
Looks like there aren't any shadows here.
So I'm trying to think, what elements do I have? What elements do I have? So I've got fire and ice and wind. So I've got fire, ice, and wind. That's what I've got there.
Yours.
Okay, like this.
I think the only one I'm potentially missing is it Curse, the last one? Oh, and Psy. Psy I'm missing in terms of elements. Yeah, I think we're good elsewhere though. We're good elsewhere.
I'll do it.
Anyway, there we go. Up there, okay. Through the mirror? Or is it just a window? I mean, there's so many things it's pulling from, like Castlevania. There is Disgaea vibes going on. It's just so many things. Zelda.
This birdcage. It's just like the one back in Shibuya.
Does this mean that bastard Natsume's kicking it somewhere inside?
I'd like to say we should just bust our way in, but how does it look, Sophie?
It looks like it's still locked. We'll need someone to touch it so we can hear the voices in his heart.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay then. You're up, Skull.
No. We know whose dungeon this is gonna be about. It's a certain artist in the group.
Well, it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it doesn't seem right to ask Sophie to do it.
Because that's what I feel like we're going to go through. Like, each one of these jails is going to be related to one of our characters in some way. So we've had Arn. So it feels like this one's going to be Yusuke. So then, presumably as a result, the last one's going to be Sophie. Or Sophia.
Oh, but it's cool if I do it?
Or whatever the hell. What's her nickname again?
Oh, come on, Skull. You're, tough.
Really?
And he's already experienced it once before. If anything, he's the ideal candidate.
It's like rock, paper, scissors time. Rock, paper, scissors.
To just make us look like a bunch of dorks. All right, I'll do it.
Don't you dare besmirch rock, paper, scissors.
I could do it if you want.
It's cool, I got it.
Thank you, Skull.
Sheesh, you'd think someone his age would have at least some talent.
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices all right.
Are they the same as these ones, or are the other ones telling you to kill? Because don't listen to the ones that tell you to kill.
These voices are somehow related to Natsume's emotional scars?
Most likely. We just need to listen to the conversation and figure out the source of his trauma from there.
So we're looking for something like what Shujin Academy was to Alice.
We should keep listening. There's bound to be some sort of clue here.
Sir, try to keep your voice down. He'll be back any minute.
Oh, come off it. Can you really blame me for complaining? I'm the one who has to read his crap every day.
The kid's got motivation, but that's about all he's got. Seems any talent for writing in that family died with his grandfather. Oh, excuse me. Can I get another Gatorade coffee?
Ah, there's the trauma.
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Well, he's still our little money tree. No way in hell we're letting him go.
You're terrible, sir.
What's going on here?
Ow! Damn, this shit hurts.
Well, thanks to that, however, we've managed to hear a good amount.
Well done, Ryuji.
I didn't really get it, but it sounded like some kind of cafe.
Again, it all comes down to coffee being the trauma here.
Indeed. I heard one of them say Gatore Coffee.
Right, Gatori is the name of a cafe chain. But I don't think I saw any around Sendai Station.
If there aren't a lot of them, it'll make finding the right one that much easier.
Well, at the very least, we've got a lead on finding the trauma room now.
Trauma room.
Right, let's get out of here and find us a coffee shop.
I do like... Again, I know from the aspect of this game's story, it doesn't really acknowledge anything that happened in Royale. Or Royal, for those who say it properly. But in Royale. But this does kind of feed into the idea, like with the whole traumas and stuff. It feeds into the idea of what Maruki was going on about. Like his worldview and how people have these traumas and he can solve them and change the world and make everyone happy. It feeds into that aspect quite well. It just has that sting of Maruki was kinda right. He was kinda right. Gatori, huh? If that ends up being the entrance to the trauma room, we could find ourselves face to face with another real threat like last time. Yeah, we'll keep that one in. Let's get ready for any sort of combat that might get thrown our way. After that, it's back to the hideout. Then, the Phantom Thieves begin the search for Yay. What even is the, like, when it zooms in and has like the black transition, I'm trying to see what the shape is. At the moment it's looking like Mario's face and I'm getting very confused.
Let's get to work.
Alright, let's gather at the hideout. Go to destination.
All right, we're on the hunt for a Gatore coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the area.
622.
Katori Coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
You know, a lot of times, Starbucks and stuff, especially this happens in the UK, like chains try and trick you. If you think, oh, that's a nice little corner, like tea shop or something like that, something along those lines, just a little cafe somewhere, it may actually be a chain one that's disguised as a one-off, as like a, what's the better, how is it worded? Just a sort of, not a chain basically. It just disguised as, oh, there's a word and I can't remember what the word is. It's bugging me. But they do disguise themselves as just little homegrown type coffee shops. Like LeBlanc. LeBlanc is a good example. That could easily be a Starbucks. They do that a lot where they just disguise that. Bookshops especially. Yeah, mom and pop shops in America, but I'm trying to remember what we call them here and I cannot remember. They've got a word. There's definitely words, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, that general idea, like they disguise themselves. I don't know if I like that or don't. I like the idea of keeping the aesthetics, the look of a place, the local shop. That's what I'm going, like your local. There we go. Your local shop. They look local. They look like they're part of the area. They look like they've been there for like, say, 200 years, kind of, at least here anyway. Look like they've been there for 200 years. But they're actually something else. I like it, but I don't like it. It feels like I'm being deceived, but in a good way. It's weird.
Whoa, that was fast.
Why did I bring that up? I can't remember.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination.
You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
Well, you'll have to find a new job. You're amazing too, Futaba.
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
Also, someone pointed out, like, I'm saying Futaba wrong. And I'm saying Futaba. There is actually, like, this is irrelevant to how it's said in Japan. It's like, there is actually a difference between how these things are said in Britain and America for some reason. I don't know why. It's very strange. It's just, they are said differently across the pond. It's odd.
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right, I guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
Boop, 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 boom.
This is it. Katori Coffee.
What the bloody hell is hand drip coffee? What does that even mean? You can tell I don't know coffee because I genuinely don't. What is hand drip coffee? What does that mean?
I can smell the coffee. It seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
A hive of scum and villainy.
Are we sure we have the right place? We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names.
And that name is coffee.
Trauma cell?
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Yeah, I mean, we do have something in the UK called doctors. Just doctors. It's like, oh. Although there is one that's later in the day. I don't know if that's still going, but there's one called Casualty as well. Sound logical. Not sounds, sound.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
There's a keyword? What do you mean? I don't remember anything.
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
Oh, I'm glad you remembered. Wow, 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 wow. Biddy bid boo doo. Biddy boo doo boo. Yeah, this looks like a coffee shop, alright.
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where Natsume's trauma comes from.
I'm not entirely sure if we've actually entered the metaverse. This just looks like a coffee shop to me.
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
It can't be. He acknowledged my work.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover.
I knew it had something to do with his grandfather. It's like, yeah, it's that kind of route.
Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
Yeah, so these guys are the villains in this, really.
These guys are the worst.
Indeed.
Here it comes!
Write all you want. A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless! Hopeless!
Maybe he would have become a better writer had he been told that his writing was terrible? What is it? Negative reinforcement? Is that the one?
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Like, if you don't know you're bad, you're not gonna get better. You just think, I'm at top of my game. Why would I get better?
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
It's got a knife. I was trying to do that.
But holy hell, reading through this shit is torture!
It's not to be cruel about it, though. But you are weak to both of these. So it's like, wait, what is? No, not jack-o'-lantern. So what's weak to that? Those guys over there. Okay, but you're weak to Bufala. So
He's going for a combo attack. Don't let him ram you.
Come, take this!
going at it again.
Let's go!
So where are you? And we're going again.
You're mine!
I might not like that Natsume thing, but
Persona!
these assholes who were using him the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. They only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Yeah, it's not fair on the kid.
Ravage them! Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
From what I can tell, his editor was a real scumbag.
Good thing about doing this is I can pause and wait to hear what they say.
Take this!
I know this kid perhaps more than anyone. For that reason, I refuse to let this go on any longer.
Alright.
Ravage them!
So how much more is there to say?
Follow-up attack.
Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness.
You're mine!
Oh, I know I did.
It's over!
Dude, we're about 50% now. That's good.
Hey, cheer up. You might be a shit writer, but at least you've got a knack for stringing yourself along.
It's fast. Be careful not to get caught up in its attacks.
Such a dick. Such a dick.
Okay, taking evasive action.
Steady on me. I'm out. Okay. What am I thinking? Let's head over
Leave it to me.
to you, because then we can bring in Cougar
Go!
and continue what we're doing.
Sophie, perfect. Yeah. Come out.
good, isn't she?
Like this? I'm saved.
Let me get that one.
Go!
Wicked follow-up, Sophie!
Nothing yet.
As he's about to do anything, I'm like, boom, weakness, boom, weakness.
Say goodbye.
Shadow defeated. Nice.
You're my ticket to the big time. Hey, Mr. Natsume.
You did it! The warden's down for the count.
We get that mask? We got that mask. Cool.
Whew. Well, I guess that does it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw?
The truth.
Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Yeah, just imagine everything you've worked for and done. Just to be told it's a lie. Oof.
Those editors are horrible. They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
They're the ones to blame.
It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity.
It is very similar. And it is more that it broke him. Like learning that truth there, that broke him. Again, had he had this information from the start, maybe he could have progressed, become a better writer, could have been something amazing. But no, because they constantly lied to him, and then he learned the truth, it broke him.
These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool. And yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor, and battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. And as if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. And now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Indubitably.